Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am the Twisted Jedi, and today we have an update for Battlefront 2, just some news in terms of the upcoming squad system and even some private matches. So we do have a new community transmission from Ben Walk, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over the first little part because it is just a blurb explaining the September update and what they have planned for the squad system. So I'm going to go straight in and skip to the glossary part of the community transmission. Of course, this will be down in the description if you want to click on the link and read it yourself, but I'm just going to go through the main parts and give you guys my thoughts on what I think of this community transmission and all these updates that we're going to be getting in the future. So it starts off with the glossary. It says, before we break down the squad system, we thought we should clarify a selection of naming conventions that will be used throughout this transmission. Game groups. These are formed within the social hub menu of Star Wars Battlefront 2. So obviously that's in the top left hand corner where you team up with friends. Squads is the second one. These are groups of 4 players that enter a game mode together, so similar to the Battlefield franchise. And a platform party. These are groups that are formed outside of Star Wars Battlefront 2 as part of your platform choice. So obviously that's going to be like the PS4 party chat and things like that. I'm sure Xbox has an equivalent as well. I don't know. I've never had an Xbox, but PC usually just uses Discord or something, some other kind of form of communication if there is no in-game chat. So obviously that's going to be what they're referring to as platform party. It also says we should highlight that there is no connection between a platform party and game groups. There is one exception, and this occurs on PlayStation 4 where players can create a game group outside of the game with the play together feature. So obviously that's not something that I use, but I guess that's something you could do in that term. The next thing it says is forming a group. If you're already playing with a group of friends as either a game group or platform party, you will be placed together into a squad. If your numbers are less than 4, then random players or other groups will fill up your squad. Consequently, if you join a game on your own, you will be placed into a random squad. So obviously it's basically just filling out the squads the way it does now with 4 players. But if you have other people in your team, like friends that you've teamed up with or someone that you've invited to your game, it's going to put you guys in a squad together first. And then if you need extras, it'll fill it in. That's really cool. It's similar to Battlefield. I like that. It's going to be great seeing how you can spawn on your friends in the map. It continues on and says squads persist between rounds on the same map. However, new squads are formed when switching maps. When new squads are formed, you will always be put into one with the members of your game group. But if your group consists of less than 4 people, the random people or other game groups that make up your squad can change. So that's good as well. If you already have friends in your team, you don't want them being kicked out between rounds. It's going to keep you guys together and just give you new randoms if you don't have a squad of 4. The spawn system. When you are defeated, you will have the ability to toggle through a spectator camera. That's a really cool feature. This camera will be focused on one of your squad members, and you'll then have the ability to spawn directly onto them. Want to spawn on a different squad member? Simply toggle through the spectator camera until you find the squad member of your choosing. The ability to spawn directly onto your squad will be limited to the following modes: galactic, assault, and strike. Now before we get into that next bit, I want to touch on that camera toggle. That's really cool because getting a spectator camera, you can sort of see where your teammates are. Even if sort of your direct teammates that you're on a party chat with don't need help, you may have others in your squad that are randoms. They may need help at some point, so being able to spawn on them or see what they're up to, similar to how they did it in the first Battlefront, or Battlefront 2015 I should say, that's really cool as well, because then you can see where you need to go to help out and you can pretty much just spawn straight there. So I really like that feature. Moving on, it says the reason why squad spawn is limited to these game modes is because we need to ensure the gameplay balance remains intact. It works well for Galactic Assault due to its large size, but from our testing we found that it can become quite powerful. They also said we will be rolling it out into Strike as a test case for smaller modes, and the potential to roll it out to other small modes is there based on your feedback. Once defeated, you will be given the chance to go back to the class selection menu and spawn immediately back to action once the respawn timer runs out. So guys, I really like that they've sort of limited it to start off. Keep it focused. I know Galactic Assault will work because it works in the large game modes in Battlefield. I really like that they're going to not put it in HVV, because imagine having heroes versus villains, you're just about to kill someone and then their teammate spawns in and they both just obliterate you. That just wouldn't work. So I'm glad they caught that and thought about that, and really it's going to work out better not having it in HVV. Blast, I could possibly see it working depending, but I still don't know. It could be, with such a small map and small game mode, it could be really powerful like they said. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes with Strike and if they roll it out into the other small modes. Next up, it says 2v2, and this is where it gets extremely interesting, guys. It says joining a 2v2 game mode such as Hero Showdown while in a 4-player group will enable you to play a private match. Guys, private matches are coming to 2v2 Hero Showdown. That is so exciting. I know a ton of people blew up in the community when they saw this. I was busy yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to make this video that I'm posting now, but I put it out on Twitter and so many people are excited. Everyone's messaging their favorite teammate like, yo, let's team up, let's do this. Come on, this is going to be so good. Like, everyone's getting ready. I'm going to see, I guarantee, a lot more people playing Hero Showdown in recent times, like now more so than they have been, getting ready for that feature. So that's awesome. I know a lot of people are buzzed about that, and also it's a really nice surprise because none of us were really expecting that kind of thing. I know we voiced about private matches, but there's never been really a response from any of the devs saying, oh yeah, this is coming. You know, we've had, oh, we're working on it, we're working on it. Now it's actually coming. So that's really exciting as well. The next part says voice chat. Voice chat will be turned off for any 4-player squads that have been formed at random. You will be able to enable voice chat with your friends through either platform systems or by using the Star Wars Battlefront 2 option. Please note that selecting your platform's voice chat feature will override the in-game option. So that's good as well. I don't really want to hear randoms headsets unless I'm actually planning on talking to them, because anyone that plays online games and has that feature, you know, it can get a little bit annoying sometimes when you got that heavy breathing guy in the background that's just super duper annoying. So I'm glad it's going to be turned off. You can toggle it on apparently if you want to. That's what it sounds like. So that'll be good as well. Lastly, they did say ongoing adjustments due to the online nature of this feature. We wanted to highlight that once it goes live, there is a possibility that we will be adjusting things within the live environment. We have built-in back-end timers that will affect the length of galactic assault objectives, just in case we see certain phases in a map being easily exploitable by either side. For further balancing, we are prepared with several kill switches which will enable us to turn the feature on and off per game mode and per map. This will enable us to react quickly should we find balance becoming an issue. We'll be watching your feedback closely and we'll be ready to act accordingly once the squad system goes live later this month. So guys, that's pretty much everything that I had to say. There was a little bit more there, but I'm not going to worry about going through that. Things I'm super excited for is the 2v2 private matches, number one. That is the biggest thing that I'm excited for. That's super duper cool. I'm excited for that. I've already got my teammate lined up. You guys, if you want to put out a challenge, definitely let me know. I'm on PS4 for the most part, so if you guys are on PS4 and you want to take on me and Lethal Lightning, you guys know him, we do the podcast together. If you want to squad up and take on me and him, or even me and Sammy Boy, we team up sometimes as well. Put out the challenge for sure. Add me on PlayStation, The Twisted Jedi, and we will go at it. I'm really excited for that. On top of that, the squad system sounds amazing. I've been saying from day one, we need a squad system similar to either Battlefront 2015 or Battlefield, and it looks like we're getting a little bit of a mix of both, so that's really cool as well. It's going to be awesome spawning on your teammates instead of that really long run back in Galactic Assault, because that can be really tedious if you die a couple of times in a row. So that's going to be cool. I like the spectator camera as well, so you can see what's going on with your teammates. That's going to be a huge advantage, knowing when to spawn in or where to spawn in. The thing I'm interested to see is if you're going to be able to spawn on your teammates when you're picking a hero. So if you're coming in as Luke or Kylo Ren or someone like that, are you going to be able to spawn on your infantry teammate, or is there going to be like some kind of jump backwards from where they are a little bit? I know in Battlefield, when you select certain objective areas like A or B, it'll spawn you a little bit behind that depending on where the enemy is. I think that's what they should do if you're getting a hero. So if you're joining on a squad mate, it should just bounce you back a little bit behind them so that you're not spawning right in on infantry in case they're in a firefight with someone. So that would be my opinion. That's what I would have done, but it'll be interesting to see. I've put the question out to Ben. Hopefully he comes back and gives an answer, but I will keep you guys updated with what he says. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are excited as I am for this. I'm keen. This is going to be sweet once the September update rolls out. So drop a like for the new squad system, leave a comment down below what your thoughts are on all of this, and make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel and turn on post notifications, because I will be doing a giveaway at 5k subs. So if you want to win that, you've got to be subscribed at 5k subs. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking either some Team Twisted merch or something else. We will see. Let me know also down in the comments what you want the giveaway to be. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Twisted Jedi, and may the Force be with you always.
You are vastly overpowered. Your weapons and training.
Last chance!
Your life ends.
The Sith are
all-powerful.